While the countries of Ireland and Northern Ireland are separate, they share the same continuous land that is essentially one large island. In the beautiful countryside of Northern Ireland, you will find Galgorm Castle, a premier luxury hotel and spa, complete with a championship golf course.
And we're here at Galgorm, which is probably one of the finest resorts in the country. Kind of talk a little bit about this place.
Without a doubt. So Galgorm Castle Golf Club is part of the Galgorm Resort. So it's a five-story luxurious type property, from a spa facilities, the golf course, walking trails, and located 45 minutes from Belfast, so accessible to a lot of the great golf courses up the north coast with Portstewart and Royal Portrush.
Galgorm Castle Golf Club has hosted a number of professional events, including the annual ISPS Handa World Invitational. It's quite a unique event, which is part of the Men's DP World Tour, the LPGA, and the Ladies European Tour. Even though all these great players compete here, it's also a course that is welcome to play for one and all.
This is more of a Parkland style golf course,
This
correct?
will be a Parkland course.
And describe what the people will see if they come out here and they have never come out here to play a course like this.
It's a trophy course, so it's a high quality course in terms of the investment that goes into the maintenance of it. It continuously evolves and changes, so what you might have experienced a couple of years ago will change as they invest.
And the nice aspect is you got a world-class hotel that's just minutes away, right?
Yeah, and by hotel I mean the resort and spa is an experience in itself, and you guys would have seen that last night coming in late. The reception has been they wanted to stay longer and experience more of it, and guys that have got a chance to walk around are blown away by the facilities that are there. And then exciting to see the changes that are coming in the pipeline. The planning's been passed now to build a couple of treehouse accommodation units, so to look over the river, so something completely unique in Northern Ireland, and unique on the island in terms of the quality of the investment that they're putting into it. There's pods around the premises, there's a number of cottages, so you get a different experience depending on where you want to stay. But from a spa facility, it's without a doubt the standout location in Northern Ireland and definitely within the island itself.
Nearby in Ireland, you can find plenty of quaint, charming places to stay, like here at the Rathmullen House Hotel. This charming country house is the perfect location to relax and unwind. It's complete with a terrific restaurant that has wonderful drinks and outstanding food choices overlooking the scenic Inishowen Peninsula. And just up the road, there are 3 terrific links courses at Rosapenna Golf Resort. The new St. Patrick's Links has already jumped to number 55 in the world on Golf Magazine's Top 100 list of 2021-22. The Carey family brought in renowned architect Tom Doak to totally redo a site that was slated for 36 holes. The size and scope of this design will literally knock your socks off.
George, the big allure for Americans is to come over here and play links golf, and you have some of the finest links courses in the world in Northern Ireland. Talk a little bit more about those courses.
Yeah, so due to the geographic nature of Northern Ireland being so small, we have 2 of the top 10 golf courses in the world within an hour and a half drive of each other. So up in the north coast is Royal Portrush, hosted the British Open in 2019 and again soon to be in 2025. So that was a fantastic experience, not only just to showcase what we have in Northern Ireland, but also to really showcase the Irish welcome that you have over here in terms of how the players felt, in terms of how there was that festival atmosphere, almost like a Ryder Cup type festival atmosphere on the tournament itself. And then along that north coast, Portstewart as well, which hosted the Irish Open. We've got Castle Rock in terms of one of the hidden gem links courses on the north coast. And then down to County Down, you've got Royal County Down, which is well known around the world for being the #1 golf course in the world. So we're spoiled for choice.
Ah yes, Northern Ireland and Ireland are definitely stunning places to visit, and you don't have to worry about crossing the border. It's truly seamless.
But essentially the experience you get is identical. The Irish welcome, the hospitality is the same across the island. The quality of the courses and the passion of golf is the same around. Northern Ireland for me is something quite special. Not being from there, and the welcome I received as a foreigner that I've ended up turning into my home, but also that we're a little bit underdiscovered, so your experience is not necessarily going to match your expectation because you don't know what's available, you don't know what's out there. It'll definitely surprise you, and really in a good way.
And there's also plenty of other things to see, do, and whiskey to drink, right?
There is a lot more whiskey than I think you'd be aware of, and that's it always ties in well with the golf market and the guys want to go and play some golf. So Bushmills obviously is what we're well known for, but there's some fantastic smaller distilleries that are coming through on the whiskey side, but then also on the gin. Gin in the UK and Ireland has really had an explosion in recent years, so it seems to be everyone with a garden shed now has turned into a fantastic brewery that's well worth visiting, or a fantastic distillery. And what's so great about these small distilleries is they're not a choreographed experience that you're going to get a homogeneous type tour that every tour group would get. You're going to, a lot of the time, meet the owner, they're owner operated. So it's a real personal experience, and that really is what's so special about coming to visit Ireland.